Hello everyone! In today's video tutorial I want to show you how to crochet this absolutely gorgeous blanket. It's so easy, it's so quick, and I think it looks absolutely stunning. For today's video tutorial I will be using High Field Spirit double knitting yarn. This is lightweight yarn, shade 0405. These are the colors. And I will be using 5mm crochet hook. Yes, you heard it correctly. This is lightweight yarn, but I will be using one full-size larger crochet hook to achieve this softness of the fabric. We start with a magic ring. Around 1, work 8 single crochet into magic ring. Tighten up. So, we are not going to slip stitch into the first stitch to close the round. We will be working spiral, so we do not need to close every round. We will work continuously, and of course you can work as many rounds as you want, and your project can be as large as you want. Here, what I like to do is to secure the ends. So I tie them together. Okay. Round 2. We will work into back loop of our first stitch, 1 single crochet, chain 1, and another single crochet into the same stitch. So this chain 1 will be our corners. Let me place the stitch markers that only for this round, so we do not get lost here in the very beginning. One back loop single crochet into the next stitch. Into next stitch we work corner again, so 1 back loop single crochet, chain 1, 1 back loop single crochet. If you wish, place stitch marker here into corner, chain 1, again back loop single crochet into the next stitch, back loop single crochet, chain 1, and another back loop single crochet into the next stitch, back loop single crochet into the next stitch. Oh, sorry. back loop, single crochet, chain 1, and back loop, single crochet into the next stitch. So this is our fourth corner. And 1 back loop, single crochet into the last stitch. Again, we are not closing the round with any invisible or whatever joining methods. We are not closing it. We will be working in spirals. This is actually saves so much time. So now, what we are going to do to start our round 3, remove the stitch marker. And into back loop of corner chain 1, we will be working 1 back loop, single crochet, chain 1. Always don't forget to rotate after chain 1, and back loop, single crochet into the same corner, chain 1. Back loop, single crochet into the next stitch, front loop, double crochet, 2 rounds below, so into the top of the stitch of round 1, back loop, single crochet into the next stitch, so we reach the corner. Again, corner, back loop, single crochet, chain 1, rotate, another back loop into the same corner, back loop, single crochet, again, front loop, double crochet, 2 rounds below, back loop, single crochet into the next stitch, another corner, back loop, single crochet, chain 1, and 1 more back loop, single crochet into the same corner, chain 1, back loop, single crochet into the next stitch, front loop, double crochet, 2 rounds below, and 1 back loop, single crochet right before the corner. Next corner, back loop, single crochet, chain 1, 1 more back loop, single crochet into the same corner, back loop, single crochet into the next stitch, and front loop, double crochet, 2 rounds below, back loop, single crochet into the next stitch. Here we completed the round, and to continue we will be working into chain 1 space of the previous round. Always the corners will be worked into chain 1 space. Back loop, single crochet, chain 1, 1 back loop, single crochet, back loop, single crochet into the next stitch, front loop, double crochet, 2 rounds below, back loop, single crochet into next stitch, which is our front loop, double crochet, front loop, double crochet into the next stitch, 2 rounds below, back loop, single crochet into the next stitch. We reach the corner, back loop, single crochet, chain 1, and another back loop, single crochet into the same corner space, into the same corner chain, sorry, back loop, single crochet into the next stitch, front loop, double crochet, 2 rounds below, back loop, single crochet into the next stitch, front loop, double crochet, 2 rounds below, back loop single crochet, another corner, back loop single crochet, front loop double crochet, back loop single crochet into the next stitch, front loop double crochet, back loop single crochet, another corner, front loop double crochet, here we completed again another round, and I started already the corner here of the following round. What I advise you to do, take the stitch marker and mark this your first corner so you don't get lost how many rounds you completed, and it will be easier for you to know when on which side to finish your work, to be sure that you have completed the full rounds, because when you work in spiral it's easy to get lost if you don't have any mark. So how to continue and how to work this pattern? Every round will be all the same. First corner, back loop single crochet, chain 1, back loop single crochet. The first stitch after the corner, always back loop single crochet. And then here we had 1 front loop double crochet, here we had 2, now we will have 1, 2, 3. So on every single round you will have 1 front loop double crochet more. So 1 front loop double crochet, 1 back loop single crochet, 1 front loop double crochet, 1 back loop single crochet, and 1 more front loop double crochet. Front loop double crochet stitches are always worked 2 rounds below. 1 back loop single crochet before the corner, again the corner, and continue like this all other sides, and I will show you a couple more rounds. I will remove the stitch marker for now so you can see better. We are ready to move on for the next round. I have to say this pattern is absolutely amazing for variegated yarn with a bit longer color changes, so they do not blend totally. The center, the colors you see, they do not change yet, but the square will grow larger and they will start looking so nice. Now it's like you cannot see so much of the color changes because the square is so small. And if you can see, every time we are working the same. The only thing that you will have on every round 1 more front loop double crochet, and every round is completely totally the same. Always don't forget to rotate your work after corner chain 1, and always the first stitch before the corner and the last stitch, always the first stitch after the corner is back loop single crochet, and the last stitch before the corner will be back loop single crochet. I created this design like this on purpose, not working front loop double crochet the first stitch right after the corner, to make your life easier. Why? If you know mosaic crochet in the rounds, you will know already the answer. If you are not familiar, I will tell you. If we should work here front loop double crochet, it should be worked into corner chain 1 front loop 2 rounds below, and that's not very easy, especially for the beginners. So I made this pattern to be super easy, super quick, super adorable. Let's have some fun. Life is too difficult enough, too crazy enough. We need some good laughs sometimes, don't we? The other thing what makes this pattern really very fast, the fact that we are working spirally, we are not working in closed rounds, and this fasten up the things so much. We do not change any colors, we always work with the same yarn, and all these facts put together make an amazing choice for a quick but beautiful blanket at the same time. Also, the nice thing is that with lightweight yarn, we are using 5mm crochet hook. It means that our blanket will grow faster. Another plus, an advantage. The sample that I showed you, I worked in one afternoon. I almost finished 2 skeins, and I did it in one afternoon. It's like crazy how fast this pattern is. And I will be happy to make that blanket bigger, but I ran out of yarn, I need to order more, and we are planning holidays, so no shopping for now. I don't want yarn to arrive when I'm not at home. So a bit of patience, I will order some yarn later and I will finish that blanket. Let me work few more rounds off camera and I will show you how it looks when it gets a bit larger. I believe that you got the idea and the instructions are clear, because this is so simple. It's like, I don't know. I think it's one of the most easiest patterns I ever created, and I have to admit, it's so addictive. You cannot stop. And usually, when you crocheting, you say, okay, one more round. Here, I even don't follow on which round I am. I just flow, and I'm looking forward every time for the next color change, because it's like the pattern starts opening up these colors, blending together. They create spectacular image, I think. Okay, it's my personal opinion. I think I like all my patterns. It's natural. Okay. So as I said, I'm going a bit off camera. I will make this a little bit bigger, and I will show you what I have, and I will give you a couple more tips on how to finish this blanket. Here I worked few more rounds just to show you how the colors are blending. If you're choosing the yarn with very long color changes, your yarn will not blend so fast. You will have big parts in one color. When yarn has very fast color changes, then it will blend too fast. This kind of a bit too fast color changes, I think. Here in the beginning, when squares are small, it's okay. Then later, maybe it's too fast. But that's what I had. I thought to see how it looks like. But it's also personal preference how you like it. I think I like the idea that every single blanket will look unique, and you don't need to use 10 different yarns or even 2 different yarns. So what else I wanted to show you? When this square grows larger, before we go to the sorry, this pattern can be used for whatever you want to make. It can be you worked as a motifs, and you can join into any project you want. Also depends on your project. Let's say you want to make a bag, so of course use appropriate yarn for the bags, maybe cotton better or polyester. There are special yarn for the bags, not acrylic, I believe would be a better choice. And if you're working bag, you might want to work with a smaller crochet hook. If you're working the blanket, and lightweight with 5mm crochet hook works perfectly fine. It stays soft, doesn't become stiff. So when you have your square, the size that you are happy about, and you are thinking like, okay, maybe it's time already to finish it, be sure you finished here where you place the stitch marker, so you are sure that all your sides have the same number of stitches. If for some reason your stitch marker grew the legs and disappeared, how to check? Just count these double crochet stitches, how many you have on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You see, I have completed full round, even if we work spirally, but still you can keep track on this. Now, as the square grows, you will notice that this square, the corners of the square are a bit softer than the sides, and it has a reason why, very logical reason, because here we have only back loop single crochet. We do not work any front loop double crochet here in the corners, and naturally it's softer and it's more thin than the part where we work front loop double crochet. So for the last round, what I would suggest to do, so this is, we start with the corner, chain 1, don't forget to rotate, so you in time after you work chain 1, so you have nice corner. And for the last round, let's put you in a bit of trouble and work front loop double crochet the first stitch after the corner right away. So we'll have here one more than front loop double crochet, we'll have 2, and here work as usual, 1 back loop single crochet, 1 front loop double crochet. Only right after the corner and before the corner we will have 2 front loop double crochet. This will stiffen up a little bit our corners. They will not be so loose comparing to entire project. And then you can add the border of your choice, and I would suggest to use the border that is also like more heavy, not just a round of back loop single crochet, which will be very light. So let me show you here. Again, after the last double crochet, usually we were working only one front loop double crochet, right? And then back loop single crochet. For the last round, make 2 front loop double crochet. And the second one, or the first after the corner, will go into front loop of chain 1, 2 rounds below here. And then we jump straight into the corner. Rotate. And here, the first double crochet after the corner will go into the same stitch that we worked the previous double crochet here before the corner. The shearing, the same stitch. One more front loop double crochet. And I will show you how to finish the last round of your project when you are happy about the size. And so I worked all around, and here only 2 stitches are left, both front loop double crochet. Just be attentive way here, work into the same stitch. And to finish your project, what you have to do, just to work slip stitch into your corner, chain 1 space. You can do it from front or you can do it from the back, your personal preference. Cut the yarn. And fast enough. That's it. This is all magic we have. Take a look at the back side of this. Also looks amazing. One tail here, one tail here. Nothing else. No troubles, no worries. And you see it looks pretty nice and neat without even blocking, nothing. It's ready to go. That's all I wanted to show you in this video tutorial. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And if I see you like this pattern, I will make a rectangular version. But only if I see you like this video. If you don't like it, I'm not going to do it. So keep in mind, I know if you like it or no. Thank you so very much. See you. Bye bye.